Hi, my name's Alison Quinn, and this is another webinar that I hope helps you. And this is called the stress tree. And so the stress tree is essentially, and what I'd like you to do is your own stress tree. So draw a tree and then put in the branches that are most relevant to you right now. So some examples I've come up with is one of the branches might be loss of identity. Another could be the fact you have a limited social life. Another could be financial problems and not being able to work. Illness could be dominating your life. Also, this feeling like I don't have a sense of purpose. Your physical limitations could be a huge burden that you're feeling regularly and perhaps daily. You might also have family worries. There's a lot of grief in whenever we go through change in life. There's a lot of grief that we're carrying around the change. Isolation may now be part of what's happening in your life every day. It's hard to get out. It's hard to have the energy to socialize. And there can be a sense of no one understands me or my illness or my struggles. And that can really intensify that sense of stress that we have. We can also, various illnesses and emotional issues can really affect our ability to have an intimate relationship. So that's another area that's impacted. So with all the branches of the tree, it produces a lot of feelings, and I've come up with a list of just some of them. But again, I'd like you to do your own stress tree and really get clear on what emotions do some of these issues bring up for you. For instance, overwhelmed, a great deal of fear about your limitations, fear about your life and what you're having to face, confusion and loneliness. These can be very intense feelings. Feeling misunderstood can have a profound impact. Frustration, anger, feeling powerless and helpless, and also irritability. Just a sense of, with the struggle being every day, just feeling irritable and easily angered, easily frustrated. So in terms of the stress tree, what happens with the branches of the stress tree is we often stay focused on the problems. And the more we focus on problems, the more the bigger they get. And so what happens with our tree is essentially it's waving all around in the wind and we're feeling really unstable. So this tool helps us to refocus our energy. And essentially what we need to do in times of distress is answer the questions: what heals me? What soothes me? What nourishes me? What uplifts me? And do those and focus on those, because the more we're able to root our tree and focus on those things that uplift us and heal us, the more problems we're actually able to handle. So some examples of how to root our tree, maybe it's breathing and meditation. So making time to do conscious breathing and some meditation, perhaps lighting a candle and just focusing on the flame. Reading, maybe there's some uplifting books that we can read. A really critical piece to do when we're struggling in life is writing out our feelings. It gets them released from our body, and the more they're contained in the body, the more they're sending negative messages to our mind. Getting some quiet time in our lives, maybe doing some artwork or some exercise within your limitations. Creative pursuits can lift us and nourish us at times of distress. Also talking it out. Not talking out all the detail, but talking out the feelings. I feel sad, I feel worried, I feel scared. Letting people know, those safe people in your life, letting them know how you feel. So getting away from the detail and telling the problem over and over again, but more getting into the feelings and helping release them. And another thing we can do is listening to music. I mean, that can often be very healing and uplifting for us. Again, these are some ideas, but what is really important are your ideas. What heals you? What soothes and nourishes and uplifts you? And again, refocusing our energy from the problem to what grounds us. Because the deeper our roots of the tree, the more we can handle the struggle. I hope this webinar has been helpful for you. Thanks very much.